Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Monday, August 18th, 2025. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen D. Martino, CDM number 9. A stationary front is starting to set up off the coastal waters, and that's leading to a nice northeasterly wind because of high pressure to our north, leading to variable cloud cover to overcast cloud cover around the region with a lot of low-level moisture coming in from the Atlantic Ocean. And that northeasterly wind feels kind of nice, around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Temperatures basically in the lower to mid 60s over the northern interior, mid to upper 60s in the suburbs, upper 60s to lower 70s in your urban areas and along the coast. Overall, very pleasant temperatures, but we could do a little bit better with the cloud cover. When we take a look at the latest surface map and radar from WeatherTap, again, you can see that stationary front hanging around with a few pesky showers here and there. The bulk of these showers are not producing much in the way of heavy rainfall, but they will be capable of a few isolated showers here and there and a little bit of light rainfall. Nothing too crazy, nothing like what we saw yesterday evening where we had rainfall amounts anywhere between 2 to 5 inches over portions of south central New Jersey and around portions of the Philadelphia metro. When we take a look at our latest visible satellite picture, you can see those low clouds hanging around the region. That's because of the onshore flow. We'll see a little bit more break of sun this afternoon with a mix of sun and clouds. And that's really going to be the theme all the way on through this upcoming week as we have a sustained northeasterly wind pattern. Now, the reason why is because we have our trough coming off the coast here with a stationary front. High pressure is taking hold around Maine. And also, we're keeping an eye on, yes, that's Hurricane Erin. Now, Erin has winds of 130 miles per hour. It is a Category 4 hurricane. It is tracking to the northwest. It will turn to the north right around here, track parallel to the east coast up to about the Carolinas, North Carolina, and then curve out to the northeast. Now, that will not lead to any direct impacts on anybody on the east coast. However, there will be some secondary impacts. Definitely an increase in wave heights along the east coast, strong riptides. There might be, because the storm's going to be expanding in size, which is normal as it goes higher up in the latitudes, that some tropical storm winds could skim portions of the Carolina Outer Banks, but not a direct impact. The core will remain well out over the Atlantic Ocean, where you have your hurricane force winds and those really damaging winds. That is about 20 miles around or 30 miles around the center of the eye. So right about here. So we're not going to get anything like that. But because of the track of the storm, that's actually going to enhance our east and northeasterly wind pattern, which is also going to increase the potential for some coastal flooding as we move on through the week. So definitely be aware of that, especially around central and southern New Jersey on those coastal waters. So let's dive into this forecast for today. High pressure to our north, stationary front to the south, mix of sun and clouds, a few isolated showers, high temperatures throughout the region in the mid-70s. Tonight into tomorrow morning, look for variable cloud cover with a few pesky showers hanging around. Low temperatures in the mid to upper 50s over the northern interior, upper 50s to lower 60s in the suburbs, mid 60s in our urban areas. And tomorrow afternoon, rinse and repeat. Easterly wind, mix of sun and clouds, a few pesky showers, high temperatures in the mid 70s. On Wednesday, same setup. Easterly wind, watch out for that coastal flooding. Watch out for variable cloud cover, a few isolated showers, and a few of those showers will be capable of a brief heavy downpour. Low temperatures in the mid to upper 50s over the northern interior, upper 50s to lower 60s in the suburbs, mid 60s in your urban areas. High temperatures in the mid to upper 70s throughout the region. Overall, pretty nice as far as temperatures. I mean, we could easily be in the 90s and humidity and just sticky, but this is going to be pretty nice, cool temperatures overall if you could just dodge a few showers. On Thursday, our hurricane passes well to our south and east. Look for an increase in northeasterly winds around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Some gusts along the immediate coast, possibly pushing up to 30 miles per hour. Variable cloud cover, a few isolated showers. We'll have to watch to see if we get any tropical showers trying to push in from the Atlantic as a byproduct of just the outer bands trying to push northward but failing. So we'll keep an eye on that. Look for low temperatures in the lower to mid 60s, high temperatures ranging from the upper 70s to lower 80s along the immediate coast, lower to mid 80s everywhere else. On Friday, high pressure will be in complete control with sunny skies. Look for low temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s over the interior, lower to mid 60s along the coast. High temperatures, because of the enhancement of what we call subsidence, sinking air behind the tropical system, will range from the mid to upper 80s over the northern interior and along the coast, upper 80s to lower 90s on the I-95 corridor. On Saturday, high pressure remains in control with scattered cloud cover. It could be an isolated shower over the interior. Look for low temperatures in the lower to mid 60s over the northern interior, mid to upper 60s in your suburbs, and upper 60s to lower 70s in your urban areas. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid 80s over the interior and along the coast, mid to upper 80s on the I-95 corridor. On Sunday, a cold front will approach, with a prefrontal trough possibly producing a few isolated thunderstorms over the northern interior. We'll keep an eye on this and see if this grows into something a little bit more, as prefrontal troughs do. Look for low temperatures in the mid to upper 60s over the northern interior, upper 60s to lower 70s along the coast. High temperatures in the lower to mid 80s throughout the region. And on Monday, a cold front will move through with showers and thunderstorms. We'll have to keep an eye to see if these thunderstorms become severe. Look for low temperatures in the mid to upper 60s over the northern interior, upper 60s to lower 70s along the coast. High temperatures in the mid to upper 70s on Long Island, upper 70s to lower 80s everywhere else. That is your forecast discussion for today. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.